So hello everyone, welcome back to Current Gyan. So we are discussing about the Lichavi dynasty. Today we are going to read about the famous rulers of the Lichavi periods. So the famous ruler of the Lichavi period. Let us begin. So the Lichavis are the basically considered as Suryavanshis. It is believed that there was a person named Lichavi in the 8th generation of the Suryavanshi king of Ayodhya. There was a king called Sus, Supuspa who is taken as the founder and the first man of Lichavi royal dynasty. So we'll discuss about this man Supuspa. The, the Pasupati inscriptions of Jayadeva II in the lapidary of genealogy has been mentioned that there was the handsome king like Kamdev named Supuspa after the king of Lichavi in the 13th generation. Some regards King Supuspa as the first Lichavi king of the Nepal. The genealogies have been portrayed that Supuspa was the fourth Lichavi king. He had been named as Supuspa Dev in the Gopal royal genealogies and Pasupuspa Varna in the Bhasha genealogy and Pasuparik Dev in the right genealogy. According to the Gopal dynasty genealogy, he established the caste systems in the Nepal, built in the Devala Pasupati and the Roop beauty of the Nepal, maintained honor in the state and reared people with the justice. Besides, the right genealogy has been mentioned that the king built the golden roof over the Pasupati temple and also added the pina- pinnacles and made the temple taller and majestic. Similarly, the Gopal genealogy had mentioned that the king Supuspa established the land-related principles. So, let us discuss about very interesting thing that is Mandev. So this is Jaya Brahma inscriptions. Nepal became most organized, developed, and powerful during the regime of Mandeva I, who was very good at the governance. So Mandeva I was very good at the governance. The king endowed with the royal qualities of like knowledgeable on scripture, treating the peoples like own family, maintaining the stability of these ruler for 41 years, that is 521 to 562 BS and 464 to 505 AD, through the economical prosperity and the peace buildings. In addition to established a monetary system in the state, he developed the art and education sectors too. It was in the rule when the first coin of the Nepal printed. Okay, the first coin of the Nepal was printed in his rule only, with a gorgeous building like the first royal palace, Mang Mangari Mangiriya Mangriha Sri Manaka, and in the Sri Bhojini, the ancient history of Nepal has been cleared and reliable since this time. So he is regarded as the first authentic king of Nepal. His kingdom extended to the Kosi in the east and Gandaki in the west, and the other side of the Kali Gandaki, that is Malapuri, to the Himalayan in the north, and recorded in independent coins etc. has been found in the form of the time of Mandev. The inscription of Jaya Burma in 163 AD, that is 207 VS, was found in Maligaon in the regarded as the most ancient authentic than the inscription of Mandev Nirip of Changunaran in 2521 BS, that is 464 AD. This was the authentic history in found to have started since 6th century of Bikram Sambat. Mahidev Basantadev etc. became the first king after the Mandev, since Basantadev was the child. The minister Ravi Gupta and Karim Lil became powerful. The joint ruler and the frequently changed ruler resulted in the political instability from 536 AD to 500 545 AD. After that, they occurred power struggle among the nobles like Bhumgupta, Gandev, Gangadev, and Sivadev. Although the Sivadev saved himself from the influence of Gupta with the help of nephew Amsubarma and Amsubarma's supremacy uh, growing, and Sivadeva became the powerless. So as a result of this, Amsubarma became the king, and this was the first incident of taking over the state power by the minister. So Amsubarma was first minister, and he was the first taking the power as a minister. So it has been during the rule of Ansu Barma 2605 to 621 AD. That's all around development of not only the agriculture, animal husbandry, trade, but also the international relationship and defense management occurred. It was him who had placed the name Kailas Kut Bhavan built very as an artistic and praiseworthy manners. During his rule, the foreign policy, that is Tibet and China, was implemented successfully. During his time, Harshavardhan in India and Changampu in the Tibet had established the powerful imperial, so he gained so aligned with the Tibet. It's a popular that he got his daughter Prince Brikutu Chiju married to the Tibetan king Soryangchang Gampu. During the during this period, Nepal had enjoyed religious liberalism and autonomous governance. So then people's lives were became well organized and improved with the development of the arts and education. As a result of all this progress and development, he happened to be the first ruler with the title His Majesty. The practice of formal declaration of the crown princes began from this time. As the Hindu king, he had also held the title, that is Pasupati Pasupati Padanugriht, blessed by the holy feet of Lord Pasupatinath. Amsu Barma, who was from the Thakuri clan with a characteristic like read to address for the welfare of the peoples and making peoples happy, is believed to have become the word knowledge, that is grammar. He died in around 678 BS. So we'll discuss about Narendra Dev and Jayadev at last. During the tenure of Narendra Dev, who was skillful in the governments, Nepal became international trade center for the time, around as a business settlement. Drang, stated in the eastern and the western of Nepal, beside the establishment of trade relationship with both Tibet and China around the middle of 7th century AD, that is 645 to 679 AD. Narendra took the title of His Majesty and he became popular as Param Bhakta, Param Bhatrak. He built the Bhadradi Bas Palace too. Since the lion was portrayed in his throne seat, that is Simha, the lion seat is believed to have come into the use. So Jayadev too, beside his poet Jayadev too in 713 to 723 AD, was an ambitious person, became a desire of extending the territory of country. Thus his conduct was also worth mentioning among the Lichavi rulers. Besides being the poetic king, he was honored with the nickname Prachakaram, Prachakarak, Prachakarakram, the ambitious about the winning the other's country. His poems was engraved in the Pasupati inscriptions. The major king of Lichavi is as follows as we have read about the so Puspa Jayadev 1 Haridet. So we have read just about Puspa Jayadev 1 and Haridet Burma Bisadev, Sankaradev, Dev, Harmadev, Mahadev 1, Mahindev, Santadev, Basantadev, Udayadev, and so on. These were the names of a Lichavi dynasty you can read. So with this we can end this lecture and we'll come with a new topic in the new lectures. So we'll study about the pre-medieval period in the next lecture. So thank you.